Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco, and today's video is all about how to properly ship a or several comics. I've seen a lot of things on, especially like Facebook groups, horror stories of people receiving comics shipped in the mail that are just completely unprotected. And this video is, obviously they come in damaged and they're freaking out and everything. So this video is, an example of what you could learn for yourself possibly. Or if you're buying from someone and they might not be a comic person, because it happens, you could send them this video to help explain to them and teach them how to properly ship your comics. And this, even if you have shipped comics, you might be able to still learn a thing or two, because I do think there are better ways. I've received comics that are very protected, but not very convenient. So this is going to be protected and convenient for your buyer. So I have a stack of, I think, 6 comics here. So I'm going to go over kind of every step of this in case, like I said, you might not know a single thing about comics, and I will teach you any and everything, hopefully, that you need to know. So first of all, you want to make sure your comics are in a bag and a board. Mine are already done. So here, there's the comic. These things are super cheap. You can go to any kind of local comic store and get these for usually, I don't know, a quarter, maybe 50 cents or so. And you just slip them into the bag. Now mine are resealable bags because it's just what I personally use. If you're going to a comic shop and just getting a couple, then they probably need to be taped up. Just use, a piece of Scotch tape or something. Nothing super heavy duty. I stray away from any kind of packaging tape or any kind of really strong tape. Again, think convenient. Your customer wants to be able to open these easily without having to struggle and potentially damage, because you can ship comics to someone and it comes perfectly fine. But if I have to really struggle and I'm trying to tear away bubble wrap or this or that or whatever, and you can end up damaging your comics that way. So again, all the comics are nice and secure in bags and boards. And if you have multiples, if you're just on one comic, obviously can't do this, but I always just take the first comic and turn it over on its back. That just gives it an extra layer of protection, because now it's the boards on both sides. And one more thing I will do is, if you have any kind of, for example, like I have a business card here that I'm going to insert. I have some stickers, and I have a poster. And you can put these technically anywhere in there, but I just like to put them right under that first comic. Keep them nice and secure in there. And when they open them, they'll be able to see. Alternatively, you could, put like a little baggie here and tape it there. I don't know, there's different things. You could just throw it somewhere in the box, but maybe, you want to make sure people see your business card and stuff like that. So you want to make sure it's not, left over in the bottom and they throw it away. They're like, oh, I got my comics. That's the important stuff. So nice and secure. Make sure it's, level them off so they'll be nice and even. We're going to use, as our supplies here, we have painter's tape. We have a Gemini mailer, which mine's pre-folded, but it'll come, and these things are pretty dirt cheap. It'll come folded out like that, and all you have to do is, it's kind of wonky. The first time you do it might be a little confusing, but it'll fold over like that, and this will secure your comic. And when we get everything in the Gemini mailer, we're then going to insert into a priority large legal mailer is what it's called. So, going back to the comics, again, square it off. We're going to take this painter's tape here, tear off a little piece, and I always do this, again, for convenience for my customers, is we just fold over a little flap here, and this will create a pull tab. So we're going to put it on, and when you put these together, just, a little firm grip to them. Don't squeeze them, crush them together, but you do want to make sure they are nice and firmly so they're not, scooting around and everything. Tape them up, and now when your customer receives their package, they have a little pull tab, so all they have to do is pull on that, and it's super, super easy to take apart and dissect, because like I said, I appreciate when I get a package and it's well packaged and it's safe, but when it takes me 30 minutes to open the thing, it's like, why did you do this? And it really, I'm taking my time on this explaining everything, but packaging stuff like this does not take that much more extra time. So we're just going to put it, start on one side, left or right or top or bottom, whatever, and then just do it on the opposite side. And then, so I did right and then left, and then I'm going to start on the bottom here and put some tape there. And once you have 4 pieces of tape on this thing, it is nice and secured, ready to be inserted into the Gemini mailer. And again, I have my business card, have my stickers, have my poster in there. Nothing's wiggling out. Nice little firm grip, not too hard. You don't want to damage the comics, that's important. So now we're going to go to the Gemini mailer. So once you have it in this position, you want to open it up, and you're simply going to insert your comics straight into here. And then, so you don't want them wiggling around. Now granted, you know, when the Gemini mailer folds up, it really shouldn't wiggle around anyway, but just to be extra safe, I'm going to put 2 more pieces of tape on there. I put one finger up. 2 more pieces of tape on there. So, again, we're going to make some pull tabs. And you do need to pay attention on where this is. So I'm going to put 1 piece of tape here and 1 piece of tape here. So just because there's a big empty gap here, so just know that you can't put one on that corner. You could technically, I guess, even put 3 pieces of tape. 2 pieces of tape is plenty though. So we're going to take that tape that I just grabbed, pull tab, and we'll just lift that up a little bit and tape it to the back of that cardboard so it is nice and secure on there. And then we're going to do 1 more on the bottom here. Got to lift it a little bit. Okay, now with that is in there nice and secure, when you fold this over, it'll help secure it even further. 1 more piece of tape to put on the, well, I guess 2 more pieces of tape. 1 to put right there. Now, if you're only shipping in a Gemini mailer, which is fine, I've received plenty of comics that come just strictly in a Gemini mailer. It doesn't have to go in the large legal envelope. But if you do ship just in a Gemini mailer, this is where you would want to use packing tape, and that is acceptable because, again, you want that to be nice and secure. The piece of painter's tape in here, it'll be fine. You know, once it's closed up and it's got pressure on it, it's not going to come undone. If I put painter's tape on the outside here, though, and try to ship it, that would be scary. However, it's going in a large legal envelope as well. So we're just going to take another piece, make another pull tab, make sure it's nice and firm. Again, not too hard, but just securely together. And we're going to put that on there. And there we go. We have created a nice, secure little package. And then it's simply just going to go straight into here. And this is like just big enough. So it will fit in there. And you peel that, I don't know, the thing off for the adhesive strip. Fold it over. And we are done. Now granted, obviously I need to put my shipping label, or if you're writing your address on it, however you want. One additional thing you can do here, if you're not fully trusting of the adhesive strip, you can put a piece of masking tape there. Again, acceptable on the outside of the packaging. Don't go overboard with it. Don't wrap it around over and over again. No one wants to open that. This is perfectly secured. I've never had an issue shipping a comic like this. I ship comics personally. I ship comics for the comic shop that I work at. This is how we ship our comics, and everyone gets them fine. Now granted, sure, I guess the USPS person could drop it and it could roll under a truck or something crazy. I don't know, sure. Something could happen to this, but as long as the mail is delivered in a reasonable kind of way, then this should be fine. A little trick that we actually do at the comic shop as well is we'll take a big Sharpie and write, "Do not bend baby pictures," because you know, it just, maybe somebody might see it and be like, okay, well, yeah, I better take care of that. I don't know if it works. It's just something that my boss taught me and we do at the shop. So if you ever order anything from Pops Comics, then and you get in this as baby pictures, it is your comics. But it just, yeah, again, just a little thing, and that's something you definitely don't have to do, but it's just a little extra security to throw onto there. I do hope this video was helpful for you though, or could be helpful in the future. If you need to bookmark this video, so when you're buying comics from any seller that you may need to send this to, you know, you have it on standby, ready to go. I will probably, I don't know when, but probably do another video about shipping slabbed comics as well, especially if that's something that people really want to see, because it is a bit of a different process. You do definitely need to use bubble wrap and stuff like that when shipping a slabbed comic. There's a lot more than just cardboard that's needed for protection. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I had to clean off my table so that I have a nice little display spot to show y'all. But I guess before we head out, I'm going to quickly tell you about my giveaway. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. I'm giving away 3 awesome comic bundles at 500 subscribers. That's right, 3 lucky subscribers will each win one of these 3 comic bundles. All you have to do to enter is simply be subscribed and leave a comment on this video. If you would like additional chances to win, you can watch other videos on my channel and leave comments on those as well. Each comment on a new video is another chance to win. Good luck. Ha 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 ha!